I need to make that bigger. Okay. Um, I don't know how to make this a full screen picture here. Anyway, going to demonstrate how to convert this, and you see, I have to get it up here where you can see. This is a DB Power GoPro knockoff. Okay, you're gonna need something similar with a sharp edge, because right here you have to get inside of this and pop this ring off. Okay, and I've already got it popped loose, but I'm just showing you that. Okay, you have this ring here that has to come off. Okay, then your lens is where you could, now this is glued in. um Trying to get this where you can see this lens is glued in, and I've already converted this one. I'm just showing you basically what you're going to have to do is take a pair of pliers and break that loose, and you're going to screw this lens out. Now I leave that the glue ring on the lens for a reason, because you have to refocus these when after you do this. Okay, now you see I have the lens out, and this is what it looks like. Now, as I said, I've already converted this one, and if you look closely, you can probably see some of the little reddish looking fragments around the outside edge. That doesn't hurt anything. You'll have a little red square or rectangle looking uh, filter on here, and that has to come off to convert this over. Now, a good friend of mine, Mr. Frank Lee, he's a very smart fella, told me that it's easier. I didn't do this because I didn't know at the time, and it can be a little tough to get off because that filter is glued on there. Um, but if you take a blow dryer or something and you lay this down there and let this blow dryer heat it up a little bit, it kind of softens that glue, I guess, a little bit, makes it easier to pop that filter off. And of course, once you pop that filter off, you're good to go. You just put it back together, as you say, and you want to make sure you don't get none of that glue stuff down in here. So it's best to hold it upside down when you screw this in here, back in here, so that nothing gets up in there that can. And then, of course, once you get it started, you can screw it back in. And you want to screw this in until you feel it tighten to where that glue ring is. And don't put this back on yet, because you got to refocus your camera. Okay. Uh, Move this over a little bit where it's not like. Okay, now I'm going to turn this on and see where it is. And that is pretty daggum good right there. That's freaking awesome. That's why I leave the glue ring on. If I turn this around over there to view that other stuff, yeah, that looks pretty dang good. Okay, see, that's pretty good. I ain't really got to do nothing to this. Just tighten it back up to where that glue was. It's pretty clear. Turn it in just a hair. Right there is pretty dang good. Okay. And then, of course, once you get it refocused, you're going to look at your ring here, and then on your camera there's little slots, and it's got 3 of them, and then you'll have one side that has like a little uh, looks like a little notch sticking up there, a little pin sticking up there. So you want to line your notches up, pop that right back in there. Easy peasy Japanesey. Uh, very simple. These are really simple to do. Doesn't take very long at all. And but now remember that all these little cameras are different. I just bought 3, and they are really funky to convert. I'm not sure if I even done one of them right, because the filters are not where you can just see them like that and you know what you're looking at. But DB power, very simple to convert to full spectrum. As you saw, doesn't take that long. You do want to be careful when you're using your pliers and you're taking your lens out. You don't want to break it, so be really careful about that. I would suggest that once you put your pliers on there, you kind of hold it upwards or with it facing down like this, and screw that lens out like this so that you don't get stuff up in there. But and then make sure you blow it off, clean it off before you put it back in, and then when you do, start it in there upside down like this so you don't get nothing up in your camera. But really easy to do. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please subscribe and like the video, and we will see you again soon. Thank you.